As lawyers, we are taught to believe in the rule of law. We are told that laws are essential elements to a productive, profitable, and orderly society. We are schooled to believe that embracing these man-made edicts, we are doing the right thing. Well, what happens when the right thing turns out to be wrong? What if our laws are flawed? What if what we are doing doesn't result in justice for all, but rather results in justice for just us, those of us who can afford justice? So this evening, my Duke Law family, for the short time that we are together, I want to challenge you to imagine a world where the place you are born does not dictate your relationship with justice. Tonight, as you prepare to enter a life away from the safe, friendly confines of Duke Law, I would like to talk to you about a concept that I want you to embrace, and that is justice for all. What our society needs, what our country needs more of, are lawyers who are in love with justice. If we had more lawyers who are in love with justice, the stark disparities in our society would not exist. If we had more lawyers who are in love with justice, we would not have 45 million Americans living in poverty. If we had more lawyers who are in love with justice, for the first time in our country's history, the majority of our children who are in public K-12 education would not be living free and reduced lunch lives, which means that only 5 days a week are they guaranteed to have a meal. Duke Law, if we had more lawyers that were in love with justice, we would not be a society where billionaires made so much money last year that they could have ended poverty 7 times over, and yet poverty still exists. If we had more lawyers that were in love with justice, we would have trouble finding lawyers who drafted legislation to gerrymander voting districts, restrict access to bathrooms, and instill hatred, intolerance, and fear. Those things would be far more difficult to accomplish if we had more lawyers who were in love with justice. What this country needs, what this world needs, are more men and women who understand that the law has always been an instrument that has the capacity to repair the breaches that exist in our society. Now, you may be asking yourself, how are we supposed to do all of that? You demonstrate your love for justice by engaging in the issues of the day. For some of you, those issues will be domestic violence. For others, it will be homelessness or prison reform. For others still, your quest for justice will lead you outside of the practice of law. That is what happened to me. I hope that you will live a life of leadership. I hope that when you lead, you will lead from wherever you are. I hope that I can turn the page. I hope that when you lead, you will do so with humility, because the last thing we need are leaders who think it's about them when it's really about all of us. I hope that when you will lead with courage and strength, because you will sometimes find yourself on the outside looking in, and you have to know when you are right and the tyranny of the majority is wrong. And if you ever doubt that, just remember that there was a time where slavery was the law of the land, and that no longer is, because people stood up and fought against that which was wrong. I hope that when you lead, you will do so with a vision and a plan, because leaders without visions and plans are fools, and none of us need more foolish leaders. I hope that when you will leave places better than you found them, because that is the mark of a great leader. And finally, my fellow Duke Law alums, I hope that when you will lead with love, you will lead with compassion, you will lead with caring, you will lead in a way that allows people to touch your hem and you lift them up so that they can stand on your shoulders. Because as leaders, that's what you do. We stand on the shoulders of giants, so we don't get the choice to be small. You stand up, you count, you take a stand for the things that matter. And when you do so, and if you do so, and you better do so, then understand this: you are here because you must fall in love with justice. Don't fall in love with billable hours. performance. Don't fall in love with just the name yourself when you're a partner at a law firm and people call you sir. Fall in love with the issues of the day. We need you. We need you to be great. We need you to be the truest version of yourself. We need you to be something other than people who talk and don't do. We need leaders who do. We need leaders who stand up. So Duke Law Class of 2018, I challenge you, stand up, get up, don't be small, be tall. And when you do, remember, we are coming behind you because we support you, we love you, but more than anything else, we need you.